and then we have 4 years of high school. And then after high school, we go to college. College for us is like we study college in a university already. So like example, I graduated high school. After I graduated high school, I go to a university or college.
Okay.
Or yeah, for 4 years to take up nursing, and I'm done. After 4 years, after I graduated nursing, I took the review, and took the board exam to get a license, and that's it.
So you're done and ready.
Yeah, I'm a nurse already. Yeah, I'm a nurse. I'm a licensed nurse.
Have you been practicing nursing?
I haven't. I graduated March, and I took the board exam June 6 or 7, and then I passed the boards July.
Okay.
So July. So the audition thing and the Big Brother thing happened after I took the board exam. So it was pretty fast.
All right.
So I didn't really have time to work yet because I didn't get the license yet.
Oh.
Yeah, and you can't really work directly. You have to like have an experience. You have to volunteer in a certain hospital, and I didn't get to have time to have volunteer in a hospital. You have at least to try 6 months experience first.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it. I haven't practiced nursing yet, but of course I know, how to nurse a patient, because in 4 years of college, we have 3 years also of training in the hospital.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good thing already. But it's when it comes to theory, I kind of forget almost a lot. Even if you don't practice it a lot, the values and everything, blah blah, it's so difficult to remember. Normal value of uric acid and blah blah, it's so hard to remember. But the preventions and the cure, we know that.
Okay. So what's the best part in nursing?
The best part, actually I took up nursing not because I love the course, but because my sister wanted me to take up nursing. Practicality sake, that, nursing or nurse is in demand in States or in another part of different countries in the world. So I thought that I would, love eventually nursing, but as I realized that it's not really the first thing that I wanted, Yeah. But the best part in nursing for me is I've learned that in the hospital, it's really an overwhelming and a very great feeling when you alleviate the pain of the patients. Yeah, and you can do something to make their lives longer. And that's one of the best things, seeing things alive, seeing people alive, and you can help them. It's like very good feeling to help.
Yes, I can imagine that, yes.
Yeah, you can imagine the dying patients, but the scary thing is that you are in a life and death situation. Like one false move in nursing, there's no room for error. You're giving service to a life. It's life that you're into. Like you can't make a false move. For example, you can't inject anything. Like what we use for lethal injection is potassium chloride. So if we don't check the dosage, we can kill the patient if we give potassium chloride. So so scary. So we have to be careful. Yeah. That's nice. You're giving life. Yeah, especially like, nursing also do assist during deliveries of babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have a very deep and high point of view when it comes to, mother delivering a baby. I see a lot. I've assisted like 15 mothers already who delivered a baby. Yeah, I'm like seeing really. I have even tried pulling the baby from the vagina. Yeah, I've tried it, and you can like imagine every woman delivering the baby, teenagers to the oldest mother delivering a baby. So it's like one thing. It's not easy, and some husband or a men are like just making fun of it or not taking women for granted, and they don't know how hard it is to give life.
Yes, it would
So
be a
that's
little bit
one
hard to
Yeah.
know what it feels like.
Yeah, that's it's really hard. It's also nice when you see and you can like learn from it. That's one best thing about nursing.
So are you planning to have your own children at some point?
Of course, yeah. Yeah, of course.
Of course.
Maybe not so old. Maybe 27, 28.
Okay.
Yeah, before I was like thinking, when I was like teenager, I was thinking, no, I'm not gonna have a baby or blah 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 because it hurts. But I mature, and even if I see how painful it is to deliver a baby, I'm still thinking that, yeah, I would love to have a baby. I have to love a little Kathy or blah blah blah. But soon, when I'm ready, you can like give your children good life and good education and good everything. Yeah, we're talking like so seriously.
Yes.
Yeah, and you 29 are very young.
Well, I guess I'm approaching the point of life where I would have to make a choice whether I want to have children, because I don't want to be too old to have.
Really?
Yes.
But they say men's life starts at 40.
They might say that,
But you don't believe in that?
Well, no, it's just that it would be a little bit depressing to be 40 when you have a first child. Well, that's possible, but it's still
possible, but still, yeah. Well, yeah, it's so hard when you see your young you and you're kind of old already. Yeah.
Have you got a back pain and you need to play with the child?
And then the gap also, you can you have different point of views already because their generation is so new and you're kind of so far.
It would be better to be young when you have children.
Yeah, 20, but so young. I was like thinking, but in Philippines now, that's really our problem. Young teenagers are having children already. Yeah, but here in Finland, it's not common.
No, it's not common.
Yeah.
I guess it happens, but not that much.
Not that much.
Not that much.
Maybe women here are mature and careful when it comes to.
Well, I guess there's more education about using condoms and other.
I think education is one good start.
Yes, of course, the education is. I think if you compare different countries, then the education is one of the.
Yeah.
The higher the education level, the less there are those.
Yeah.
Unwanted pregnancies.
How about divorce here?
Well, it's been growing. Like if you check the statistics and if you just watch the number of marriages in a year and divorces in a year, I think it's about 50-50. But that's kind of an illusion. It's not really that high. I think the rate, if you go marriage now, it's like you're going to divorce for the divorce is like 35% of the time, or maybe 40. So I guess.
What is, I heard about cohabitation. What is that?
What?
Cohabitation?
Cohabitation?
Are you read about that?
I'm not familiar with the word.
You are not familiar with the word. Kind of familiar. I just forgot what it meant.